Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. I'm just addressing some comments that were made on the first video. I was going to shine some limelight on the blank check aspect of the Navy Federal Credit Union loan I received. Just go over a little bit about what was inside the package and how I view it as a big advantage compared to others and regarding shopping for a car. As I mentioned before, the check came in within 24 hours of me applying for the pre-approval. And when I received the packet, it had some good instructions on how to go about using this check. First viewing the check, I thought it was junk mail or I thought it was fake because I've seen some car dealerships around my area. They sent out advertisements of fake checks stating you've been approved for $50,000 or $60,000. Just come in and talk to a sales rep. It looked exactly the same where it mentioned, oh, you're approved for up to 20,000. Had my name and it was good for anywhere. Even the back of it had a little signature part where you filled in. On the instructions that were in the packet, it told me it had a pamphlet for gap insurance, and it also had the terms and conditions that I had received over the phone on that phone call the previous day. When you read the terms and condition, I failed to remember during that phone call they mentioned to me when they were going to send out a check, that check is going to be good for a period of 3 months. So having 90 days, I felt that itself is a big advantage to car buying as compared to going to a traditional car dealership and having them run your credit and you're stuck in that dealership. You have to buy a car there or you're going to walk away with a credit pool and empty-handed at the same time. Having this 90-day period, you really do get a lot of time on your hands to research what kind of car you want. You might like one car and then the next day or in the same day you might not like that car afterwards, after you drive it or after you do more research on the vehicle's history and if it's known for having any known problems. Also, like the fact that this check is equivalent to cash, that's what they were telling me. You could treat this check just like cash and take it anywhere you want. You can even take it to a private dealer. When I mean private dealer, they were referring to like Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist, and private dealer and also a private seller. You could take this and use it and give it to them. They'll have to call in the Navy Federal number that was associated in the packet, and the numbers would be the numbers on the check will be given to the person over the phone, and they'll get everything sorted out that way. It makes it easier for you. It just leaves all the remaining of the work up to the dealership. I also looked at that as a big advantage where you don't have to do much. Any of the bring your 2 pay stubs, bring a bank statement, all that information isn't necessary when it comes to you buying a car from a dealership. You have the check already. You already got approved for how much your loan is. All you have to do is go to the dealership and negotiate how much that out of door cost is going to be for that car you like. That's all you have to do. Everything else, it's gone. It makes it much easier. It gives you a big advantage to argue how much you want to pay. If you're bargaining right there, you can easily walk away from that dealership without having that car. They're not going to gain a customer, and you're not going to lose. I mean, you're not going to lose any credit. Like, you're not going to get another credit pull because you already have one. You don't need to do another one, because I've seen situations where I know friends of mine, they will go from dealership to dealership going for a car. In their desperation, they'll probably go to 4 or 5 dealerships, walk away with almost 12 or 15 credit pulls. Sure, they say that if you do get a car from a dealership and they pull your credit maybe 12 times, I think within the same week, it only counts as 1 inquiry. But still, at the end of the day, no one wants to see that many inquiries, whether it's counted as 1 or not, in their credit report every month. It looks bad on your end. Having that advantage, I felt I could just walk into the dealership with confidence, knowing that I basically have cash at hand for any car. All I have to do is bargain how much I want to pay for it at the very end. I would say this is something different from saying going about what would be like one of the nation's more popular car financing, which is Capital One Auto Finance. I feel as this is better because with Capital One, I believe you have to go to participating dealerships if you were approved for an auto loan with them. So it kind of narrows down your scope of how many cars you can look at. While this one, basically, it's almost endless of what car you want to go to and what dealership you end up going to. You go anywhere you want. Yeah. So if you guys have any more questions, just feel free to ask down below in the comments. I'm gonna make another video soon. This is gonna be regarding Navy Federal Credit Union's credit card. I recently applied for my first card along with the car loan in the same month and got approved for a pretty decent card for a new member at $25K. But I'll mention more about that in the next one. Like the video below, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.